Hey, what's going on? Today we're gonna watch the Eternals teaser trailer. Coming up next. Hey, what's going on, you guys? It is Pastor Fury here, and I am super pumped. I've held off for a couple days watching this trailer because I wanted to watch it with you guys here first. This Marvel Eternals film, I mean, from what I've heard about it, it sounds like it's gonna be different. I remember when Guardians of the Galaxy first came out, and I wasn't someone who read that in the comics, so I was like, I don't really know what this is, and it seemed like a weird departure from everything that I'd known about the MCU, but then I loved how it was standalone hilarious and it had a great story of its own, but then how they weaved it back into the story of the MCU. And I am pumped now about to see what they're gonna do with the Eternals. So let's go ahead and watch it. Y'all ready? Let's go. You're now free to play. All right, it's kind of like a tribal society maybe, or just, oh yeah, it's definitely more tribal. Whoa. That looks a lot like, what's his name? That bad dude from Guardians of the Galaxy. When Ronan showed up.
Isn't it?
Hey! That's my guy. That's Paperboy. Oh, they got some Bollywood, huh? Oh, snap. Oh, I have so many questions. I don't even know what to say.
Thank you for this.
Oh, you're welcome.
So now that Captain Rogers and Iron Man are both gone, who do you think's gonna lead the Avengers?
I could lead them.
Yo, November's gonna be fire, y'all. So, my thoughts right now. One, I will just say this, I'm suspending disbelief and like not leaning into this as though it were any way real, right? We're in the Marvel world, so clearly I believe in one God, one eternal Heavenly Father. What I thought was interesting from that trailer, and I don't know how that's gonna play out in the film, but like in the final moment there where they're at the dinner table, the guy who prepared the meal, like they're thanking him. And because I know that they're all supposed to be divine creatures, it felt to me like a nod to like thanking God, like basically a prayer. Like them thanking him for the food was like, that's their version of praying because they see him as a God, right? So we'll see how that actually played out in the movie. But like as a Christian, that's one of the things that pops into my head. You know, it's like, okay, like how does this engage with my actual understanding of divinity and divine truth? But I really love the visuals of that. I loved the sense of there's now going to be conversations I think I'll be able to have with folks about what I believe from a faith perspective related to this film. I am curious to see what are all the different powers that these, Eternals have and are able to bring to the table. They're definitely not just tiptoeing, but they're going full on into the God sense. So that I think that's an interesting thing if you're a Christian for you to be watching for and to be engaging with how they work that thing out, because they've been in the God world for a while with Loki and with Thor, right? I loved the line where Hulk engages with Loki and like just like manhandles him, boom, 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 and calls him a puny god. Right? So there's the understanding lowercase g, these gods that are, essentially called that by man, are a shadow of really what they, pretend to be. But I think it'll be interesting to see how these God characters, these divine characters are really portrayed and lived out. And I like this the sense of they've been afar and now they're coming close. I actually just kind of talked about this from a spiritual perspective in my podcast, 5 by the Fire podcast, earlier today. The sense of there being the God that feels afar, and then in Jesus he came close and he engages and interacts in human history. Not that God from afar ever didn't, but in a way that is more tangible. So, not to get too spiritual, I think this will be one that will definitely have some spiritual undertones and connections to it. So I'm interested in seeing that, but it looks pretty sick, y'all. And I love the cast. They got my boy, Paperboy from the series Atlanta. I mean, they went big and they got Angelina Jolie. Like, they haven't been going big with other actors, but it feels really significant with this one. So I'm pumped to see how this all plays in. Even like how Guardian, or what's our boy from Guardian of the Galaxy's name? Sky-Lord. What's his real name? I can't even think of his real name right now. But his father was a god, in their own sense. So yeah, this will be an interesting way that it plays out. Let me know what you guys think about it. What are you excited about? What are you anticipating happening in this? Should we get our karaoke machines ready? Because I saw a little Bollywood action happening. Shout out to my boy Milan, who was mentioning that in a text chat. I hadn't seen the trailer, but I heard him say that, so I was chuckling. And now I totally see where you're coming from, homie. You guys let me know, and I'd love to be chatting with you guys in the next video. So go ahead, like, subscribe, and if you want to be on the show, hit up the link for Freedom Nation. Join it, and I can't wait to be chatting with you right here on Free to Play Entertainment, where we help you live with conviction, play with passion, and faithfully have fun. Peace.